Was Nina ever gonna tell Willow the truth? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review live with Chess for General Hospital, February 12, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. Look, do y'all think it's gonna get ready to be a whodunit that somebody's gonna take Cyrus out? Look, by the way, everybody was talking, the fact that Martin went, he was trying to tell Cyrus that he need to go to the police station and tell or file a complaint that Jason threatened to murder him or whatever and all this stuff. And then him showing up at the police station or whatever, I was like, is they about to get ready to show something happened to Cyrus? I said, I know they ain't built up this doggone storyline just to drop it like that. But okay, y'all, on today's episode, we're going to start with Jason, Danny, Cyrus. We might as well, let me write it down. Hold on. Let me throw Sasha up there because we're going to go and get that out the way, too. Let me scratch that out. Okay, Jason, Danny, Cyrus, Sasha. So Jason walked in, and he was telling Cyrus about himself and to stay away from his son, or they'll never find your body. He don't sit up here and threaten this man in front of all these folks. Now, the thing is, though, because look like on tomorrow's episode, Chase is talking to, who was he talking to? Elizabeth? Questioning her about, Jason threatening Cyrus. I said, y'all worry about the wrong thing now. Y'all worry about the wrong doggone thing. I said, all you got to do, first of all, y'all should have footage and guards at the hospital and all this other stuff. Then, you worried about the wrong thing because you asking Elizabeth if she was close enough to hear Jason threaten Cyrus. Meanwhile, the man is watching her like he finna get ready to do something to her. But yeah, based on how they was showing it, I was like, I know doggone well this ain't where it ends for Cyrus. I know this ain't where it ends. Because then it's the whole point that they showed Jocelyn with Dex's weapon or whatever. I think she had put it back in the, I don't know, she put it in the ball. She put it somewhere. It's just so many things that they haven't uncovered in regards to Cyrus yet. So I was like, I hope not. But a lot of people been talking about the man that played Cyrus supposed to leave. I don't know if they saying that, Cyrus' overall character gonna leave or what. But yeah, Jason threatened this man in front of every freaking body. And then he ends up taking Danny up out of there. Cyrus was like, oh no. Because Martin was like, you need to go file a complaint. Oh, I forgot to write his name down there. Let me scratch him out. Martin. Yeah, he told me, so you need to go file a complaint. And he was like, no, there's just been so much violence and I just want peace or whatever. So I said, Martin, you mad because Jason grabbed you that day, ain't you? I said, you upset about that, ain't you? That's what you upset about. Now I understand, he just threatened his brother in front of everybody. I said, well, if they had to show Cyrus' body and they don't discover his body, I said, well, you'll know Jason didn't do it because he said that they'll never be able to find your body. So if you found the body, then that means he didn't do it. But we got backtracked because I think I said Cyrus ends up leaving. But before him, after Jason took Danny and they left, Martin and him was talking about, I think he was questioning him about what that was about and what's going on and all this stuff. And so Trina was saying that what Cyrus did to her about how he grabbed her. I think she said he shot her father. Is she talking about, what's his name? I ain't seen him in so long. Is she talking about him? Because I was like, did he shoot Curtis? I'm confused. What was his name? The man. Taggart. It wasn't Taggart? I forgot his name, but I think it's Taggart or something like that. Is that who she was talking about? I think so. I don't know. But yeah, she was upset or whatever. So Kai jumped up talking about some, he finna go. He went over there and asked him to leave. Talking about something, he'll cover his tab. I said, we're gonna put a question mark right there. Because what you gonna do? If you just heard all this stuff, now I understand people be wanting to protect their loved ones, just like Martin trying to look out for Cyrus and all that stuff. But I said, we're gonna put a question mark right there. Because I want to know Kai's backstory. Y'all know they either make somebody related or they uncovered that they was connected to somebody in some way. But yeah, Kai jumped up. I said, what you gonna do with one arm? I said, you can't do no two arms with this crazy man because he just pretended like he over here all peaceful. There's been so much violence. I said, what are you gonna do? It cut off, y'all. I was cracking a joke. I said, he done jumped up like he big and bad. I said, what you gonna do with one arm? He's over here done jumped up. I said, what you gonna do? You can't do nothing with this man regardless if you had two. He don't sit up here. But yeah, so I think Trina ended up thanking him or whatever. And Emma was like, okay, now let's focus on my animal cruelty project or something, she said. So Gia was like, let me talk to you for a second. So he ends up telling her that she's self-absorbed and all this stuff. She's self-involved. That's what he said. She's self-involved. Basically, she's selfish or whatever. Because she seen, if she read the room right, she would have seen that Trina was clearly upset about what happened. And she was like, it wasn't even like that. She was just trying to switch the focus from that situation to her situation or whatever. But we got to finish with Emma and them. Then we're going to go back to Jason and them. So Emma and Gio went to Bobby's or whatever to pass out flyers. They end up asking Lulu. She was like, I don't work here, so it's cool with her. So she ends up telling Gio that he has, what she said, nice eyebrows or eyelashes. Then she see Dante, and she says the same thing. I said, here you go. People starting to recognize now. And then Lulu was just smiling. And I think Dante said something about that's just, coming for people in their neighborhood. I said, oh my goodness, it's gonna be some mess. Because meanwhile, Dante and Lulu over here bonding and stuff. They over here bonding and stuff. And I was like, yeah, they had to throw Son in there. They had to throw Brooklyn and Chase in there. But yeah, Jason went back to the house with Danny, and he was asking him what he was thinking because that was reckless. He was like, do you even know who Cyrus is? He's dangerous. And he was like, yeah, I know, but I had to do something. I was like, they never think. I don't know what they be thinking they gonna do. Like, they just told you these people crazy. They be running around shooting people, stabbing people, getting rid of people, and you over here think you could do something? What you thought you could do? But yeah, he was like, yeah, I understand or whatever. And that's when Sasha came in. And then they end up explaining things to Danny, saying that I just wanted you to know that Sasha's pregnant. It's not my baby, but I'm going along with it or whatever. So Danny was like, who the father is? She was like, I could tell you anything except for that. Just know I talked to the father. He's okay with everything. I said, y'all can go along with this for as long as you can. I wonder how long it's going to go. Do y'all think it's going to make it to summer, or is somebody going to expose them? Because Willow just told Nina to reach out to Martin and gave her permission to find dirt on Michael. And I said, okay, you still ain't getting it. Like, I don't understand what's so hard to get. Because regardless of the fact that they don't sit up here, had Michael cheat first, technically, or whatever, you still cheated. And then it's the fact that he don't even want to take the kids. Y'all ain't even had no doggone conversation together. Y'all ain't. Everybody over here making decisions for y'all. I think that's the thing that be getting me about these storylines, about how they'll be over here with the Willow and Michael situation. It's the fact that they both don't sit up here and cheated. And then, like, instead of them two being able to talk about their situation, everybody giving their input over here, giving pieces of advice and stuff, talking about divorce and all this other stuff. But yeah, wait, we can't talk about Willow yet. We gotta go back. I already finished with Jason, Danny, Cyrus, Sasha, or whatever. Lucky, Elizabeth, Martin. I forgot what Martin was saying to them. He was saying something before Jason came in there, I think. And that's when Lucky and Elizabeth started talking after he left. They was talking about the fact that first it was Jocelyn confronting Cyrus and gave him a heads up. Now Danny, and they was basically saying it's only a matter of time for he put two and two together. And I said, and you forgot because you don't know yet that he don't sit up here and heard Elizabeth. Who was she talking to? Was she talking to Lucas? She was talking to somebody and he don't heard. Now he out there looking. And they too busy over here dancing. Got a doggone murderer. These people be worried about the wrong thing. I think they also was talking about, before Cyrus tries to leave town, they need to turn in everything they have so far up on Cyrus. What do they have anyway? I think they had called and found out it was another person that died because of Cyrus or something like that. I don't know what else they got, but yeah, they were saying that. And meanwhile, they over here dancing and stuff. Let me see. I lost my pen. Here you go. They dancing and stuff. Meanwhile, he's staring. I said, he finna get her. He probably gonna get both of them or whatever. Anna, Chase, Dante, Joss. Dante hard-headed. Look like he back on tomorrow's episode, Doc. Now I understand, but he hard-headed. He ended up showing up at the police station trying to get answers for Anna still. She ends up telling him to leave. That's when Anna and Chase was talking to what's his name? I don't know his name, but he's Cyrus Super or whatever. So the dude ended up snitching to my son. It was a girl, a blonde head girl and all this stuff. So they ended up IDing Jocelyn. She got brought in or whatever. So they questioning her, asking her what she was doing there and all this stuff. And she basically keeps saying it wasn't a crime because he let me in, thinking she could outsmart people. So they was like, okay, do you want to, what did they say? Did you want to call Diane or either stop what you're doing? They asked her, and she talking about something, might as well call Diane. And they trying to tell her for her own safety. So Chase ends up talking to her, but I don't think he going to be able to get through to her still. We'll see, though, how they going to play all this out or whatever. But yeah, they was telling her she putting herself in a dangerous situation. She over here want to be Nancy Drew and don't got caught slipping already. Not only that, he think, that's the part. That he think that Elizabeth was the one in his room, but it was really Jocelyn or whatever. So I was like, okay, like, did the super not tell Cyrus? You know about Jocelyn going into Cyrus' place without him knowing. I did this all backwards because I didn't talk about Lulu and Jocelyn. They hugged and they was talking or whatever. That's when Chase came in to get her. So Lulu offers to cover for her, but she did a poor job because she over here burning stuff. So Dante ends up helping her or whatever. And that's why I said they was bonding. Massey and Lucas was out and Carly and Brennan was out. Lucas wanted to talk about Carla's love life with Brandon, about how she don't need to talk to him and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, Maxie wanted to talk about his love life. I think she said she wanted to hook him up with a model for deception or something like that, and he finally agrees. I said, Brad, you out of there, buddy. You out of there. But I feel like they're gonna end up back together. I don't know. We'll see though. Carly and Brandon was talking about all the people that don't want them together. Then Maxie ends up talking to Brandon and all this stuff and warning him about his job. And y'all know they've been studying hinting at the fact that Brandon's hiding something. And I've been saying the same thing. He definitely hiding something, because his intention when he first came, his focus was Sonny or whatever. That's why the whole Carly situation happened. How this man was over here finna grab you. He got zip tied to my side. I just carried it. You know, it's protocol, whatever. I said, Carly, that don't turn. They don't got you, girl. This man tried to grab you, and you over here don't fail for him. I don't know, girl. I think last week we just got Willow, Nina, Tracy, and Alexis. I think we covered everybody else because we talked about Sasha now. I was like, Nina, you could have just spit it out at this point. I knew once she started telling my mom this and how close they've gotten, and she finally thanks her instead of Drew being there and her running to him and hugging him and stuff. Look, they don't hype Nina head up. And I say, you fool. Because now that you don't say it that or whatever, Drew probably going to be the one to tell the truth. I don't know. I haven't seen no General Hospital spoilers. I haven't looked it up. I know they got them on here, but I ain't looked at it yet. But yeah, I was like, you had the opportunity. I can understand what she said. I can understand how you could fall for him and all that stuff. Here comes Tracy. I said, Tracy, no, now it's not the time. Because then you just agreed that you was going to back off. I said, Tracy, please get back. Nina was probably, and I say probably loosely, was going to tell her the truth. She wasn't going to tell Dilly freaking Squad. She could have been told. She was really going to tell. The fact that she sit up here and told you that y'all don't got close and she thankful for you and all this stuff, that should have been motivation enough to tell the truth. But no, it's Nina, of course. And this is why stuff happen. This is why people be over here saying she bring on her own stuff. Right here, right there. But yeah, I said Willow over here. She still talking about Drew. But yeah, right when Nina was allegedly, because we don't know at this point, because I feel like this been going on for how long now? It's been over a year, ain't it? I don't want to say it's been over a year. It's been longer than a year. I don't know. But yeah, Tracy came over there talking about, confronting her again about Drew and the fact she moved back in with Nina. And I was like, she ain't gonna never back off. She never gonna back off. But she ends up telling Willow to take off her mother's ring or whatever, since she over here with Drew and everything. I said, well, she got a point there. And she still ain't take it off. But yeah, then she left because Alexis was like, we have a meeting, our table over here. Something she said. So Alexis was like, she needs Tracy to back off because Drew might take her granddaughter and leave or whatever. And she need her granddaughter to be there with her brothers or whatever. And Tracy being Tracy, she don't care. She don't care about none of that. I don't know why these people keep telling Tracy like she care. It's Tracy. It's Tracy. She don't care. The only time we really seen her care is with Gregory or whatever. She have her little moments now or whatever. But yeah, what else? Oh, Alexis ends up bringing up the fact that, you know, she owes her because, she set her up for drunk driving or something like that. And she didn't press charges or whatever. So she agrees. But I doubt it. We'll see how all that plays out. But I think that's everything, because I already said that Willow said to Nina to reach out to Martin and try to get dirt on Michael. I said, how you trying to get dirt? You haven't even talked to him. You over here, like, I understand because he did file for custody and all that other. Did he file for custody? I know he filed for divorce. I think he did say he was going to start out filing for custody, but then try to see if they could work something out. But yeah, I think I covered everything, y'all. That's it. That's all. Let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces, have girls today and be safe.